music.
Welcome. Guests, please be seated and please switch your mobile phones to silent. Jim and Toula have asked me to note that there is an official photographer here today, so please be mindful of the photographer and make sure that they are able to capture beautiful memories. Toula is to be escorted down the aisle by her son, Nikos. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this very special occasion, the wedding of Jim and Toula. My name is Kat Jacob, and I'm an authorised marriage celebrant. Jim and Toula have asked us all to be here today to share in this momentous life event. We're here today to offer our love and support for Jim and Toula and to wish them every happiness for their marriage. We have been brought together from all over the world by our mutual love for them as individuals and as a couple. Jim and Toula are so proud to be here to be able to share this moment with you all. They are especially pleased to welcome family members from both sides who have travelled from Greece to be here today. True love is a powerful force, and today it has traversed not only continents but decades as well. Nikos will now read a poem he wrote for his mother and to welcome Jim into the family. Thank you, Nikos. Jim's sister Nikki will act as an interpreter today for the legal components of the marriage. Nikki, I ask you to please provide a direct interpretation of the words I am about to say. I am duly authorised by law to solemnise marriage according to law. I'm duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. Before you are joined in marriage in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are about to enter. Marriage according to law in Australia is a union of two people to the exclusion of all others voluntarily entered into for life. Nikki will now translate this to Greek. Thank you, Nikki. Jim, will you take Toula to be your wife? Will you inspire her, care for her, say I love you often, and laugh every day?
I do.
Toula, will you take Jim to be your husband? Will you comfort him when he is down, look to him for strength, say I love you often, and laugh a lot too? I do. Jim and Toula will now take their vows to one another. Jim, I ask you to repeat after me. I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, James Stephen Peters, take thee, Toula Christa Christakos, to be my lawful wedded wife.
I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, James Stephen Peters, take thee, Toula Christa Christakos, to be my lawful wedded wife.
Nikki will now translate this for us. Thank you, Nikki. And Toula, I ask you to repeat after me. I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, Toula Christo Christakos, take thee, James Stephen Peters, to be my lawful wedded husband. Nikki will now translate this to Greek. Thank you, Nikki. The couple will now read.
I call upon the persons here present to witness that I, Toula Christa Christakos, take thee, James Stephen Peters, to be my lawful wedded husband.
The couple will now read vows which they have written for one another. They have chosen to make these personal vows in Greek. We're just going to read them in English today.
My eyes see only you, I hear nothing but the words we speak to one another. This is the day we start our life together. This is our new beginning.
I promise to love you in good times and in bad, when life seems easy and when it seems hard, when our love is simple and when it is an effort. I promise to cherish you and to always hold you in highest regard. These things I give to you today and all the days of our life.
I now invite Jim and Toula and their witnesses, John and Nikki, to join me to sign the certificates of marriage. James, if you could please sign here.
John.
Jim.
I said John.
You're Jim.
Okay.
James. Peter, if you could please sign here. And and if we'll join us back in a second. Now that Jim and Toula have exchanged their vows, I can now pronounce them husband and wife. Jim, you may now kiss your bride. It is my absolute pleasure to introduce to you for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Jim and Toula Peters. Please join me in congratulating them.
They should be all pinning money on the floor.
Oh, thank you. Now we're signing the stat deck. Certificate of faithful performance by the interpreter. Thank you, Nick. If you could please sign here. Thank you.